Good morning, students. Welcome to the online classes of DAV Nandraj Public School. Today we are going to read a new topic, that is The Squirrel, which is written by Mildred Bowers. You must have seen squirrel running around here and there, all over the tree. So basically, squirrel is a rodent and it is very interesting as well as a playful animal. My dear student, do you know what does rodent means? Rodent means small animal with strong sharp teeth. Before we read the poem, please keep the image of squirrel in your mind. Let's start. Poem The Squirrel. He wore a question mark for tail, an overcoat of grey. He sat up straight to eat a nut. He liked to tease and play, and if we ran around his tree, he went the other way. In the first line, the writer is saying he wore a question mark for tail. So, we can see that a shape of a squirrel tail is like a question mark. An overcoat of grey, he sat up straight to eat a nut. Not only this, he also says, and if we look into a squirrel back, we can see stripes on it. And it seems like it is wearing a coat, which is in grey color. Also, he says that if you see the squirrel, you may have seen him sitting straight while eating, and he loved to eat the nuts. He liked to tease and play, and if we run around his tree, he went the other way. The writer here is saying that if you see the squirrel, you may find that squirrel is very friendly animal. It sometimes teases us if we try to go near. It acts like it is playing with us, but if we run to catch a squirrel, it is very difficult because it runs very fast and keeps on teasing us. Okay, my dear student, do you know what does tease here means? Tease means to laugh at somebody either in a friendly way or in order to upset him or her. Not only this, one more word is there, that is overcoat. Have you heard about it? Okay, let me tell you. It is a long thick coat that you wear in a cold weather. The summary of the poem is, in the poem, The Squirrel, the poet Mildred Bowers Armstrong described a squirrel that he observes in his gardens. The poet describes how the squirrel covered in grey fur sits in an upright position on a tree branch, eating a nut. His tail looks like a question mark because of its bent shape. The happily and lively squirrel loves to play with the poet and her friends. Whenever they ran around his tree, he would run to the other side of the tree. The poet tells us about the nature of the squirrel, that it is innocently naughty and like to tease anyone who comes near him. Thank you, student. I hope you have enjoyed and I hope you have understood this poem, The Squirrel.